Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your girl T. We back with another video. I know it's late as hell, and I'm in the dark. But I'm sorry, bro. I went live earlier yesterday when the draft was on. Um, I did it just cut it off as soon as I heard the pick. But like I said, I don't have nothing against the pick. I just feel like we should have drafted a quarterback. I think it was fucking stupid. I mean, we could have got a defensive tackle. I mean, probably later, but bro, we have no quarterback. When you look at the Steelers schedule as this year, if you can go do your research or Google Steelers schedule 2025 to 26, you see that we have a tough ass schedule. But the crazy part about it, we don't have a quarterback. You bring DK into into the roster, and you give up a second rounder, and you don't go quarterback all of a sudden, because I really don't. Some people, they was talking about earlier about Kirk Cousins and Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers literally said in Pat McAfee show that I guess there was a lot of stuff going on and stuff like that. So we should move past him. Like, okay, that's cool. Kirk Cousins, I don't want Kirk Cousins. I'm sorry. Um, Probably go to the Vikings. I don't know where he go, but we need a quarterback, and I'm not understand. I don't understand this organization and how we operate on things. Yes, we need a D tackle because Cam Hayward, he's getting old. He's like 36, I think. Cam Hayward's 36. He don't really have much time, so that's good to fill up, the defensive lineman room. Get some young cats on that D lineman. But what I'm really worried about is offense and how, a lot of things with the scoring. Because at the beginning, last season, we were scoring at the beginning of the season. Yeah, we was. But as stuff started, as the schedule started getting rough, we start to not score as much. So my concern is like us scoring. It's like that's a must. Like, this is a different era of leagues, and I just find it funny that we don't draft a fucking quarterback. Like, it's insane. I'm not saying the pick is bad. Of course, we need defensive alignment, but the offense should be where the main focus should be at, because we have to score touchdowns. This is a league where we have to score touchdowns. Yeah, defense is cool and all, but like those past years when we had a good defense, they got tired because the offense couldn't score. 3 and outs, all those 3 and outs we did. Now you get a defensive lineman, that's cool. I'm not mad at it, the pick, but we should have just waited later on for a defensive lineman. I think that was the stupidest decision. We should have went quarterback. Yeah, I kind of did crash out yesterday. I did, because it's like, what the fuck are we doing? They notice that we need a fucking quarterback, and then you go get a defensive lineman. It's not to say, like again, because I know it's gonna be some of you like, well, we needed a defensive lineman and shit like that. Yeah, because Cam Hayward not getting any younger, but we also need a quarterback. The quarterback is the most important part of position. All we got is fucking Mason Rudolph, and I forgot the other guy name, but Mason Rudolph, like, come on, man. This this organization got to do better than this. I'm not like I know there's gonna be some people talking about I'm complaining, but no, we have to score points. This is a different league. When you go against teams like Kansas City, Bills, Ravens, all these other good teams that's scoring points, you have to realize we need a fucking quarterback. A defensive lineman is it's nothing wrong with getting a defensive lineman. Trust me, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying like we don't need a defensive lineman. I'm saying like our main part is a quarterback. We must be able to score points. I just feel like some people are saying we should tank. I mean, if we tank, cool. I don't give a fuck at this point. This is why. This is exactly why you don't expect high expectations on the Steelers. But it's all good though. Um, you know, the NFL draft will continue to later on today at 7 p.m. Of course, we don't have a second rounder. We don't have a second rounder and shit like that. We do got third rounder, I believe. Unless we can trade up in the second round. Hopefully, um, we look to trade up so we can get somebody. Because we gave that up to the Seahawks, I believe, for DK. But, um, yeah. DK definitely needs a quarterback to throw it to. Because I don't think he want Mason Rudolph to throw it to him. I mean, Mason Rudolph is solid, but he's not the future. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Like I said, I'm calm today on this Friday. Like yesterday, I don't know, I was pissed. And I was like, man, that's crazy. But shout out to, you know, at least we got a defensive tackle. Um, I really wish we just went late to get him and got a quarterback, but it's all good though. It's all good. Y'all make sure y'all, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications for my YouTube folks, cause I am gonna post this on the YouTube side for sure. We trying to get to 100 subs over there. So I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all, hopefully, y'all have a good rest of your night or Friday, whatever you at in the world. And I see y'all.